I call Alison Griffiths to make her maiden speech.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, and it is a pleasure to have followed so many excellent maiden speeches today. I have been taking notes. It is a great honour to deliver my maiden speech as the Member of Parliament for Bognor Regis and Littlehampton. But first, let me thank my wonderful association, my campaign team, and all of those, too numerous to mention, who have helped me on my journey to this place today. And let me also thank everyone who I shall work with in the future in the service of the people of Littlehampton and Bognor Regis. Allow me to introduce my wonderful constituency. Bognor Regis has the accolade of having the most sunshine hours in Britain. William Blake, who lives down the road in Felpham, encapsulated this when he wrote, "Heaven opens here, on all sides, her golden gates." For residents, they can easily see that Blake's reference to England's green and pleasant land was surely inspired by his life here. On the other side of the River Arun, Littlehampton is renowned for its rich nautical heritage. The harbour is central to the town's identity, and the presence of the RNLI lifeboat station underscores the importance of maritime safety. Rustington adds further to our rich tapestry. Now home to Blind Veterans UK, Rustington is a model of community cohesion and local enterprise. Its thriving high street, supported by local businesses, is a testament to what can be achieved when we invest in our towns and villages. Bognor Regis and Littlehampton is a mosaic of vibrant villages and communities, from Aldwick and Rose Green to the rural charm of Yapton and the scenic settings of Middleton-on-Sea and Elmer, the industrious spirit of Wick and the agricultural heritage of Ford add to our picturesque patchwork. The beauty of Climping and the residential tranquillity of Felpham play a vital role in my constituency's identity. My predecessor, Nick Gibb, served Bognor Regis and Littlehampton for 27 years with great distinction. His dedication to public service and to our constituents has set a particularly high standard, as many have told me. And in this place and in government, his reforms to education have improved the lives of an entire generation, providing our children with the opportunities they need to succeed. But today, I stand before you to discuss an issue of utmost importance to my constituents: opposition to inappropriate development and the preservation of our green spaces. These areas are not just stretches of land. They are the lungs of our communities. They play a crucial role in combating climate change by acting as carbon sinks and promoting biodiversity, by contributing to our national food security, and by providing essential green spaces for recreation, wildlife habits, and natural flood defences. In Bognor Regis and Littlehampton, these floodplains and green spaces are the very foundations of our local economic ecosystem. Our constituency has already taken more than its fair share of development and has felt the adverse impacts as a consequence. Increased frequent flooding, exacerbated sewage discharges into the very sea upon which our tourist industry depends, our best beaches closed for swimming, and the destruction of natural habitats. One of my goals is to secure the right community infrastructure to support the growing population in the homes which have already been built. It's not enough to build new homes. We must also invest in the necessary infrastructure, such as schools, healthcare, wastewater treatment and transport links, to provide a high quality of life for all of our constituents. I oppose government plans for top-down mandatory housing targets. These targets disregard local constraints, imposing unrealistic demands on our communities. Instead, I advocate for a more localised approach to planning, where decisions are made with meaningful input from local residents and authorities. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Deputy Speaker, I am deeply honoured to represent the people of Bognor Regis and Littlehampton in this House. I am humbled by the trust and confidence that the people of our community have placed in me, and I pledge to serve them with integrity and dedication. Hear, hear. Let us all together rise to meet the soaring challenges ahead. And on that, I invoke the words of William Blake one last time. Great things are done when men and mountains meet. Hear, hear.